and there's another 4 that are group placed. Here is Darren Flindell for the Winx.
Ready, and they're racing. Animo was one of the last into stride, and Hinged and Forbidden Love were the first 2 out. Halal's going forward into a very handy roller, and Animo quickly improving, sliding into 4th on the inside of Moonga. Couple further back to Profondo from Benno Stockman. 2 after Weiss Bath, and Fangirl will settle back last. Halal boots through on the inside of Forbidden Love. 1,000 metres to go, and Halal's taking control by a half length to Forbidden Love. 2 lengths to Hinge third, then came Animo. Profondo caught a bit deep on the outside of Moonga. Further back to Ice Bath and Benno from Stockman, and Fangirl 8 lengths off the leaders last of all. So it's Halal trying to stack them up by a half length to Forbidden Love. 2 lengths in third is Hinged. Animo a very handy 4th. Profondo's been 3 wide from the start. Then came Benno from Moonga, last year's winner, a bit cluttered up coming to the bend, and Berry starting to ride the stallion up. Ice Bath the outside, and Fangirl is last, turning for home, and Halal swings in front narrowly from Forbidden Love. McDonald's got no alternative but to go back to the inside, and Animo and Profondo strides up with a big run on the outside. It's on now. Animo moved up on the inside to join Profondo, and they're broken clear. It's Animo in front from Profondo. Fangirl late on the scene, but Animo's drawn clear, and there's another Group 1 success. Animo won the Winx Stakes by 2 lengths. Fangirl second, Profondo third. Benno finished off hard from Hint, and then came Halal from Ice Bath, Stockman, Forbidden Love, and Moonga was one of the last to finish.
Well, that is a very special achievement. He now becomes a Group 1 winner at 2, 3 and 4. The second horse to do it this century. He's in a league of his own. Animo, James McDonald and James Cummings have gone back to the inside. He had nowhere else to go, McDonald. And he scores and beats a quality Group 1 field.
He's a star. He's a star. He's going to be he's going to be a terrific stallion at that, but he's got to get through. He's got to get right through at a Cox Plate. He could go through undefeated. She was unbelievable, Fangirl, considering they walked mid-stages there. Profondo did a few little things wrong. You'd be happy with him. Wow, what about Benno? What's going on there? Sprint Home, he's gone enormous for a stayer, but what a class act he is. He was forced back to the inside, but considering they didn't go hard, it wasn't too big a problem. He knew what he was doing, McDonald. He knew what he had underneath him.
Well, he's won a Sires here at Randwick at 2. At 3, he won the Caulfield Guineas and the Rose Hill Guineas. And what about his Group 1 seconds? He's run Group 1 seconds in a Golden Slipper, a Cox Plate, a Golden Rose and a Randwick Guineas. So 4 Group 1 victories to go along with his 4 Group 1 seconds and his 3 Group 2 wins. He's just class all over. Well, James Cummings, congratulations. The second horse this century to win a Group 1 at 2, 3 and 4. He's a star.
He's a proper horse, isn't he? But it's just a great result for the team, and a bit surprised. I'm upset about it, but he just means a lot to us, and it's a pleasure for us to have a horse as good as this back at 4. You know, we've got a great team around us. That we say it all the time, but it should go without saying, really. But you can see the effort that's gone into this horse to get into this level, and to have him back every prep is amazing. To talk to the boys at the conclusion of his preparation last time, it's to have the confidence in us to keep going with him, that we feel like we can lift his value, lift his reputation. It's Group 1 win number 4, and you can't help but feel like he's well and truly stamped himself as the horse to beat in anything he runs in this preparation.
It's so significant, isn't it? Ray pointed out in the Telegraph this morning that the last horse to win at 2, 3 and 4 in Group 1 was Show a Heart, and prior to that was Octagonal. And that sort of puts things into perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah, without an international horse, this horse might have won a Cox Plate, a Caulfield Guineas, draws a gate and a slipper. He's won a slipper, far out. Naming a colt that's not far off going to stud that's done that. So he's just he's like our dancing brave, He's like a pretty special horse to have him work.
When do we see him again?
We've got plenty of time to wait and see how he is, pulls up. We've got sport for choice. There's so much on the table for horses like him, but yeah, he's a wonderful horse to have in training for His Highness Sheikh Mohammed in Australia, and a great advertisement really of what we can do with the farm and with the stables we've got. He's seen every stable, and all my assistant trainers between Dizzy, Reg, Sean, Paul Reed, they've all had their hands on him, and it's great to see him flying, coming back with form like that at 4, and hopefully the preparation unfolds as beautifully as it did there for him in this first up run.
We can see what he means to you. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
James Cummings. What about James McDonald?
Wowie. What did you make of that?
Yeah, he's a superstar. He's a lovely horse. Dare I say it, I think he's definitely got better from 3 to 4, which obviously some can and some don't, but this horse, different horse. He's a lot more alert. He's not so babyish now. He's putting it all together. As that was a great performance of a horse that's just obviously improving. He will only get better as he gets on as well. So I don't have enough words to say about him in terms of speak highly enough of him, because he's just an absolute beautiful horse, and lucky to strap myself to him.
Where do you rate him? You've ridden some good horses. Can you rate him right up there?
Oh, he is. He's always oozed quality from day dot. His size win was superb, and it was the best feeling I've had in a race, in terms of he was 3 back and he peeled out and just accelerated, and he put 4 or 5 lengths on a field, which was pretty impressive. But to do what he done today, obviously he's been prepared beautifully with 2 trials, and he was here to win. And but I say there's more to come. I reckon we're just touching on. It's great to see Godolphin keep this cold work, because I think he's got some big targets ahead of him.
It's scary to think just how much more there is.
Yeah, well, I think so. I think this prep is just going to be the complete package of him. Like even last prep over 14, he was getting the job done, but just getting there. When he won by 10 lengths in the Rosehill Guineas, he wanted to lay in. Like today, he went straight as a bullet, and he was there for me when I wanted him to, and arguably in the worst part of the track. So he's a superstar.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.